Welcome back, True Seeker. January 13th, 2018. It is halftime in the NFC divisional round matchup. Atlanta Falcons at Philadelphia Eagles. Notice the score, 10-9. When I talked about the riddles with this game, we focused on the number 19. The Eagles have 19 playoff wins all time. If they beat the Falcons, they'll get their 19th win today. At the same time, 19 years ago, the 98-99 season, the NFC Championship was Falcons-Vikings. That's where the Vikings kicker missed the 38-yard field goal after having a perfect season. So 19, a number that's been in big focus, and now we get 19 points at the half. Plus, the other thing about 19 is this. The name Nick, as in Nick Foles equals 19. Flag has gematria of 19. Early this season, I said the Eagles would go 10-1, and it was all about the flag and the riddles with the flag. And last week I said the Falcons would beat the Rams because they would play in Philadelphia because it would be all about the flag ritual. Notice Nick Foles has 101 gross passing yards. With the sack, it goes back to 93. His receivers have 101 receiving yards. Again, every game is scripted from the final score to the box score. Philadelphia in gematria sums to 101. So does the word church. It's the Church of Philadelphia in the Bible. 101 is the 26th prime number. Flag, notice it sums to 19. It also sums to 26. Same with the name Nick, 1926. And on my blog, I documented how yesterday CNN put out an article about Nick Foles at age 26. He's about to turn 29. Just understand, you guys, this work is indisputable. When you apply the code, you can see how every game is scripted. And if you think about it, you can figure out why it's scripted the way it is. What I said about the Atlanta Falcons beating the Rams was this, and it's what I've been talking about all year. Atlanta Falcons equals 239. The flag was sewn in Philadelphia at 239 Arch Street. Donald Trump has the same birthday as the flag, June 14th. The flag was 239 years old when Trump became president, and this year he took on the NFL over the protests about the flag on September 23rd, 23/9. I said from that day on, I think the Eagles are going to have a great year. They could be the Super Bowl team in the NFC. Expect them to go 10-1 this year, a lot like 101. Philadelphia 101, 101 the 26th prime, flag 26. So all of these things have come true. But now we're torn this week because the media's put out a story about Matt Ryan having twins around the time of Super Bowl 52, which is in Minneapolis, one of the Twin Cities. Twins, 2, he wears the number 2. It would be his second season in a row in a Super Bowl. Notice 239 is the 52nd prime. The Falcons are in their 52nd season, and they're the 6th seed this year. When you write out 6, it sums to 52. Special number. You know, Super Bowls in Minnesota having gematria 52. Falcons in Minnesota have history from 19 years ago. That was the 98-99 season. This is the 98th season of the NFL. I did see in the opening minutes of the game there was an injury to a Falcons player, and it was number 98 laying on the ground. Also, notice that doesn't show up too well, but the Falcons in the regular season had a 10-6 record. I want you to see this. Prophecy has gematria of 52 and 106. Prince performed his last concert in Atlanta. If you missed my work on Prince, his death had everything to do with the world of rigged sports. He was a ritual sacrifice for every sports championship in 2016. He died before the Falcons went on to play in the Super Bowl. And check this out. Prince died on the 112th day of the year in Minnesota, right? Super Bowl equals 112. Matt Ryan is one of 2 quarterbacks in the league with 112 name gematria. The other one is Andrew Luck, who didn't play this year. And last year, Matt Ryan played in Houston, 112. Prince died on the 112th day of the year, right after he performed his last concert in Atlanta. I'm looking at all these narratives, because there's a lot floating around. Again, The point of this work is to see how it's all scripted together. The news, the sports, the rigging. You know? If you missed what I just did on the scare in Florida, or not Florida, Hawaii with the ballistic missile en route that was a false alarm, think about this. If you missed that video, I talked about how in history on this same day, the USS Boston invaded Hawaii in 1893. Tonight in the NFL, you got Marcus Mariota from Hawaii playing the team that's pretty much in Boston, the New England Patriots. Also, we've seen Mariota talking up the Alabama quarterback, number 13, who's also from Hawaii, the guy with the 13-letter name who came in the game when Alabama was down 13. You know, we just got these big rituals in sports, clear Hawaii connections, and now on the 13th day of January, this big square in Hawaii. This is just in addition to what I already talked about in the video. If you missed it, check out my video on the missile scare in Hawaii. Today has 32 numerology. Today's date can be written 13/1 like 131, which is the 32nd prime number, plus a whole lot more. Anyway, understand, it's all a script. Your news, your sports, it's all controlled by the same people. A network of Freemasons, which is a large network, which is a worldwide network. So many people have trouble understanding how all this can be done. It's because they're not thinking. We're talking about a worldwide network that has been established and existed for a very long period of time, longer than this country. And this is how they operate by. Everything is about numbers, dates on the calendar. You know, Matt Ryan has net 113 yards on January 13th, you know. It's just undeniable, truth seeker. Been talking about these numbers for weeks now. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. The other 52 today is the date numerology, you know. 52, the number on the date numerology today. 239, the 52nd prime. You know. Big game in Philadelphia. Flag, 239 Arch Street. So we'll leave it there. Until next time.